Hello and welcome back to Visit Fylde Coast. 17,000, come on down. Never thought I'd ever get to 17,000 subscribers. But we're nearly there. We're a tiny little bit of a way off. And I think with your help that we might manage to do it by the end of this week. It would make me really, really happy if we could. So I thought I'd do a little video to just beg and implore that we might manage to make it if I ask nicely. So, don't forget to make sure you're subscribed. Don't forget to make sure that you've signed up for your Visit Fylde Coast email newsletter, because that's quite important. It might be a grey, cold, wet day today, but it won't be like this forever. And give it a few weeks, and it'll be markedly warmer and more exciting. And there's lots of exciting stuff coming up, which I'm sure that you will be interested in knowing more about. So anyway, 17,000 subscribers is quite exciting, that, isn't it? On Monday, what day are we on now? Thursday. On Monday, I realised that we were about 50 away from that rather large number. So I put a little plea out on social media and said, if all you lovely people helped by asking your friends and your family and whatnot to sign up, we could perhaps do it by the end of the week. And we're even nearer now. So I think as I came out this morning, we were about 20 off. We were 16,980. So I think we could do that by the end of this week. It'd make me really happy if we could. I don't often ask for a lot, and I do try my best. Some would say I'm very, very trying, but I do try my best. Anyway, I thought I'd have a little look back through the archives and see how we got to this point. So it was the 3rd of November 2013 when I uploaded my very first piece of video, and it was a 39-second blockbuster of storm clouds at Cleveland's, and it got 548 views. So 2013, that's 12 years ago, isn't it? Is it? Yeah, 12 years. And then on the 5th of December 2013, I did a 1 minute and 2 second video. So that was a what do they call them? Epic. Of high tides overtopping and the sea foam at Cleveland's, and that got 2,448 views. And then in December 2013, on the 8th, I did Rough and Stormy Sea at Blackpool, which got 13,581 views. So I'd think that were a lot even today. Could have acquired all those views over the last intervening 12 years. But nonetheless, it did quite well. So between the 3rd of November and the 8th of December, I didn't really, set any worlds on fire. And then it carried on with odd little 30-second videos, minute if you're lucky. In April 2015, I did a drive along Cleveland's seafront, which got 8,000 views. And then there were a few odd ones that got a few thousand reviews, and loads got a couple of hundred. And up to this point, up to January 2020, all my videos were really short. They were sort of 40 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute. They were really, really little. And the reason why I'd done them was so that I could embed the link that I was making reference to in the pages on the Visit Fylde Coast website. So I'd not really done video for the sake of doing video. I didn't really know a lot about it at that point. But then in January 2020, I thought, I was doing quite a lot of work on Visit Fylde Coast. I think that would have been our 10th anniversary. And we were doing quite a lot of different things to increase readership and get people subscribing and all the rest of it. So I thought I'll start doing video diaries. I'll try and do one every day. So they were not much longer. They were 1 minute 26 seconds types. So the first one I did was on the 6th of January 2020. And that was 1 minute 26, and that got 133 views. That's a whopping amount, that. So most days I did a couple of minutes, got a couple of hundred views, and then on the 19th of March, I did the last of what was going to be them, because we all don't know what happened next. From the 20th, I think it was about 23rd, weren't it, of March 2020. No, sorry. 20th of March 2020, they put the restrictions in for the COVID pandemic. Don't we all remember that? Well, it seems like a bad dream now, doesn't it? And it's when I did the first Facebook Live from the beach as well. So I just walked up and down the beach to show people the beach, and, you know, the water's still here. Still looks like this. And then, well, you know, at that point we were all expecting it to be a few days, maybe a fortnight at most. And the world turned completely upside down. And along with a number of other people, I got into vlogging, because you lovely people that were sat in your living rooms from one end of the country to the other couldn't go anywhere. You couldn't go anywhere. You couldn't do anything. You couldn't see anything nice. And I was sat here right at the side of it, looking at it every day. So quite a few of you credited me with keeping you sane, which sounds quite ironic, really, because, I mean, I'm about as sane as they come. That's my phone list pinging and ponging. I'll just turn that off. We don't need to listen to that. I bet it's my dad. I bet it's my dad saying, "Where are you? What are you doing? And are you coming home?" So today, the 23rd of January 2025, I've got 16,980 subscribers. I've had 6.8 million views on my channel, and I've published over 1,730 videos. So that's some fair going, that, isn't it? And I do try my best. I try my best to be truthful. I always research everything before I go out. I always make sure that I've got my information from as much of a reliable source as is possible to do so. I don't read things on Facebook and then quote them as being gospel. Always be critical of what you read on social media and whether or not it's true. So I always try my best to be honest and to be fair. I'm sure there are people who really don't like watching me. I'm sure there are lots of you that really do. And all I can do is do my best. So with your help, I'm really hoping that we can get 17,000 subscribers. And then the next big milestone is 20,000. And I know that's not many by many people's standards, but it's more than I ever expected. It's more than I ever expected, and it's been interesting as well. I've gone to places I would never have expected to go to. I've eaten food I would never have even dreamt of eating. I've done all kinds of things that I just wouldn't have thought of doing. So I owe you thanks as well. You've pushed me out of my comfort zone. So you know what to do. Press that little bell. Get your subscription subscribed. Make sure you've got all your notifications enabled. And onwards and upwards. Onwards and upwards to the next 17,000. That'll take some doing. That'll take some doing. And as they said on the Great Late Game Show, 17,000, come on down. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye for now.